Happy Friday, Griffith Middle School and high school students. Today we're going to discuss school safety. It's very, very important for us as a group to look into school safety, be able to identify what it means, and also identify what our role is in keeping our schools safe. Teachers, I'd like to do something a little bit different today. I'd like you to take a few moments, go ahead and press pause, and I want you to talk to the students about the following three questions. First, what does a safe school mean to you? Second, what does it look like? And third, what role do students play in making a school safe? Take just 3 or 4 minutes, talk about these three questions, and work your way through them as a team. Now that you've had an opportunity to talk a little bit as a class, let's look at it as an overview. First of all, goals of an educational setting. What we are concerned about here at Griffith and in Griffith Middle School and Griffith High School is number one, maintaining a safe environment for everybody here. Number two, providing a quality learning environment for our students. And number three, providing an environment that promotes student growth and development. So number one, we want you to be safe. Number two, we want to provide you with a quality education. And number three, we want to create a culture and an environment that promotes individual student growth and development. So whether you are an athlete at heart, whether you're an artist, whether you love being a part of the drama club, or getting involved in school plays, we want to make sure that you are growing and developing as a human being. I think it's somewhat natural and in some ways logical for a student to believe that school safety is somebody else's issue. But let me talk to you a little bit about some things that you can do as a student every single day to make sure that our school is safe. The first thing is you can help us maintain a secure environment. And the easiest way to do that is to follow this rule. Do not let anybody in the building after the school day has started, regardless of who they are or what's going on. Okay, if you're walking past in a hallway and there's a door there and somebody's pounding on the door to get in, you can encourage them while the door is still closed to go to entrance A. You can ignore them, whatever the case may be. But we have our school designed and set up so that everybody has to pass through main entrance A. They have to go through a buzz-in system. They have to go through a locked entrance. They have to meet with a secretary. These are all the safety steps that we've put in place to make sure that people that are supposed to be in the building are in the building, and that we've identified people who should not be. So students can help us by simply making sure that doors are locked and that they stay that way all day long. The second thing is if you stop and think about the hundreds and hundreds of students that we have here at Griffith, those are a lot of eyes and ears. So be aware of what's going around you. School safety specialist Michael Dorn would tell you that students are the first line of defense when it comes to situations in terms of maintaining school safety. And that just simply means that if you see something that doesn't make sense, if you see an adult that looks like they're not supposed to be there, they look different than you're not used to seeing them on campus, make sure that you communicate with a staff member immediately. Let them know, hey, there's somebody in the building. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be there. Pay particular attention if somebody tries to get your attention or talk to you that you believe should not be here. If an individual has passed through main office, they should have an ID visitor's badge on. Again, this can go anywhere from fights to situations that you're aware of that are happening in the community, but communicating with your dean of students, communicating with your vice principals and your principals, as well as your staff, your teachers, can be very, very important. If we're aware of a situation, if we're aware of something that's escalating, a possible argument that could turn into a fight, that sort of situation, we can take steps to alleviate it. We can make people aware. We can handle it appropriately. This seems like a simple step, but it's very, very important. We do a number of drills here at school, and we're going to do even more in the future. So when we're doing a lockdown, when we're practicing our fire drills, when we're doing our tornado drills, whatever the case may be, please take these seriously. In a case of an emergency, it's important for everybody to have practiced the situation as best to our ability so that we know not only what to do, but we know how to make changes if we need to. If we see a situation that we know needs to be reacted upon, we will have trained for it effectively, especially if we take it seriously. Again, I don't want you to be afraid. I don't want you to be scared or concerned. I want you to be prepared. And that means preparing for any number of situations that could possibly happen. Obviously, the chances of us having one of these situations, whether it be a serious lockdown, a fire drill, or tornado, is relatively a small percentage, but it's still important that we are ready and prepared as an entire staff, as a group, as a community to head on that situation and keep everybody safe to the best of our ability. Another thing that you can do here at school is create an accepting environment. One of the things that makes Griffith awesome is the different mix of students that we have from different backgrounds, from different races, from different cultures and religious backgrounds. And it's important that we work to make sure that everybody feels comfortable here. If we create an environment where people do not feel safe, they do not feel comfortable, they feel like they're being picked on a regular basis, they're going to take steps to secure safety for themselves. And while they're doing that, they can almost create a unsafe environment for our school. So by treating people respectfully, by making sure that people know how you feel about bullying, by standing up for others, by communicating effectively with the staff when there is a miscommunication or an escalation or a bullying situation, we can reduce these types of moments. We can make people feel safe here, and that can reduce the possibility of people bringing something to school that doesn't belong here. Finally, you can simply take pride in Griffith as a community. If you're taking pride in your school, it simply means that you aren't vandalizing your school, and you're certainly not allowing other people to do the same. It means that you're taking care of property and equipment. It means that you're communicating with your staff if you see something that's not quite right. That level of pride allows us to keep our beautiful building safe, clean, and effective as a learning environment. Again, you have a nice school. You have a beautiful school. It's well maintained. It's well taken care of. Our central office and our maintenance staff and everybody from top to bottom make sure that the school is clean and ready to go every single day. So we need to do our part to make sure that we keep it safe, that we are aware of what's going on around us, and then we communicate when we see something that doesn't make sense. Finally, it's up to us, okay, as a unit. It's not up to central office to keep us safe. It's not just Officer Grice or a school resource officer's responsibility to keep us safe. It's not just your teacher's responsibility. It's everybody's responsibility to keep our school safe. So if we work together, we communicate effectively, and we are prepared when we have situations that arise, so that when we're practicing, we take them seriously, we're all going to be a lot better off. We're going to be safer. We can't guarantee that nothing's ever going to happen, but we can guarantee that we are prepared to handle it when it arrives. So in the upcoming weeks and months, when we practice our tornado drills, or we go through our fire drills, or we do other types of drills, please take them seriously. Please understand that they're designed to keep you safe, and please make sure that you keep doing the best that you can to keep the school a positive learning environment, a safe culture for everybody, and a safe environment for everybody that comes here every day. Have a wonderful weekend, and as always, go Panthers.